So sorry, could you take us back to the beginning? How did you discover your passion for the arts?
Honestly, I was just a little like weird, annoying child who just wanted attention. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I don't know, making up weird laughs to make people laugh. Like I was just that kid. But I think, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I think the moment I decided I really wanted to do it was when I saw The Lion King. I
Mm.
saw these like grown adults just like moving their body in like this animalistic way. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that. And that was the moment I was like, yep, yeah.
That when you look at your career as a whole, who or what has had the biggest influence, either personally or professionally?
You know what? That's an awesome question. I think the most impact, the people that have impacted most of my life, definitely my mom. She's just as a human, she's like somebody you aspire to be just because she, a lot of stuff has happened to her and she'll
Mm.
hit the ground and then she'll be like, all right, we gotta build up again. And to me, that's somebody once told me they were like, just because you fall, that's not really how your character's judged. It's about how you come back up. And my
Yeah.
mom does a beautiful job of doing that. So I always wanted to be like her. And then my mentors, a lot of my mentors were in a theater company that I was just like, yo, they're so cool. They're doing Latino work. And like back when I was growing up, that wasn't like the thing to do. Like nobody really cared about us. And they were like on the front lines, like fighting for us. So
Mm.
my mentors from there, Portia, um, just people that have originated these roles that I always wanted to be in. So I guess like my own community made me just want to be better. Yeah.
Beautifully said. And you're such a multifaceted talent. Does one come more naturally to you? Is one more challenging?
Okay, so it's weird, but I actually feel like dancing comes the easiest. But I work gutturally as an actor, but as I'm growing in the industry, I'm realizing you can't always fall on just living completely in the moment. Yes, live in the moment, but you also have to build these moments where the magic has to happen, right? Because
Mm.
I love to shoot magic and like be there like fully, but it's like if you don't have the moments where it's supposed to hit, it won't hit like magic, right? So I'm learning that. And then music, what I like about music, it's weird. Sometimes it comes really easy to me. Like when I'm going through a breakup or I'm super sad about a guy, like, or I have a muse, I get obsessed with my muse and I'm like, oh, I'm going to sketch an outfit for them. Like total creep. Yeah.
And, on the acting front, you're one of the stars of the game, and the series is coming back in December, and it's been incredibly well received. What do you think is resonating most with audiences?
I think it's just this realness. Like they're just attacking real subjects. There's gonna be issues with like dealing with the female anatomy, which is awesome. Like our voice is being heard, spoken through like a black woman, you know. That's going to be spoken through Wendy's character, Tasha Mack, which I can't wait to see how people receive that. Um, just best friends, relationship. I feel like, and just relationships in general. And I feel like we're hungry to see these characters like be messy too, and you're gonna see that, which is really exciting because it's like you can love the funny person until you realize why they're funny, right? And it's because they have these really sad moments in their life, and that's why
Mm.
they laugh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for you guys to see the behind the scenes of why these characters move the way they do.
Great answer and great teaser. We know you can't say too much, but what's ahead for your character specifically in season two?
Listen, guys, I'm totally excited about everyone meeting my mom. I feel like that's such a big reason, like her makeup. Raquel's makeup has a lot to do with her mother, and so you guys are gonna see who this woman is and how that affected Raquel, and that's just it's cool because I don't really think you see this type of thing. Oh my god, I don't want to give it. You have to watch the episode. You guys have to watch the season.
And, you've handled Raquel's journey with so much nuance as an actress. How did you create the space for yourself to dive into her arc in season one and in season two?
I really appreciate that. Thank you. Um, it's been work, man. Like, I don't know. I feel for this character because it's like, you see this woman and she just wants to make it so bad, right? And so she's just constantly doing these things to just get further in life, and then good things happen to her sometimes, and she doesn't even know how to receive it, which is like a lot of women, like we're so used to having to do everything, and then finally someone's like, hey, let me help you. We're like, wait, what? You're gonna help me? So I don't know, I'm excited for everybody to see those soft moments too.
Yeah.
We don't have to always be so hard. Yeah. and,
And
and I want to clarify being hard, just like, I don't know, as a Latina woman, especially from a single parent household, I just always seen all the women in my life like they just have to hold it down. So when they do get moments where they do have a partner that helps them, or just help in the community, like it's so beautiful to see those soft
yeah,
moments where they can cry, or
beautifully
yeah.
said. And this is one of your biggest roles to date. Congratulations, by the way. Has anything surprised you about this experience thus far?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I thought last year whooped my butt. I was like, oh, okay, so that's what filming's like. And then I came into second season, and Garrett, Toby, he was like, you really, Annalisa, you really have to just focus. Like you gotta focus on one thing and it's gotta be this. And I'm like, yeah, 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 okay. And then finally when I was like, I'm really focused, but sometimes I lose a little focus. Um, but once I really bit into it, I was like, oh, you gotta eat, sleep, and breathe this. Like even when you're at a restaurant, like she's still living, right? And
Mm,
you're still figuring
yeah.
out what's going on in that scene, or what's happening in that episode.
Yeah, you deliver such a standout performance in season one. Which was your favorite episode to film, and which was the most challenging?
I think honestly, I think it was the thank you. I appreciate that. I think it was the garbage when we were running, when we were like dumpster diving, because I was like, I don't want to see two women of color coming out of a trash bin, right? And then I realized like it's not about that. I'm going in to find something that my mother gave me, and it doesn't, and it means I'll literally go through hell and back to get it, right? To just keep a memory of her. So it was very challenging too, because as a woman, I'm always rooting for other women,
Mhm.
right? And sometimes it's like this conflict between me and Brittany, and I'm like, but yo, like we're best friends. Like, can't we just have a moment where it's like, yo, I got you. That was messed up, but I got you.
Yeah.
And I feel like they really gave that to us this season. Not that they didn't do it last season, but I feel like they just had more liberty to just really let these women live and breathe fully. And that's just so exciting to be able to like deal with that, and like break these moments and have directors that like really care to help
Yeah.
you. So yeah, I was really excited about that. I felt really challenged.
Great answer. And I love the content that you create on social media under Lisa's lessons. What was the biggest lesson that you've learned being a part of this project that you're going to bring to future ones?
um you really have to come overly prepared, no matter what. Even if you're like, oh, I'm good, nah, 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 come more prepared than the person that you think is the most prepared in the room. Ask all the questions, and really be open. Just be open, because what I realized about playing these characters is that everybody feels like they know this character. Everybody feels like they're contributing to this building of this character. And you're like, but wait, I'm playing her. But people are like, well, I'm dressing her and I'm giving her makeup and then I'm directing this and I'm writing this. And I'm like, oh wait. So um if I could give any advice, just really be open, because everybody feels really attached to this world. And sometimes they'll bring in something that you're like, oh, you know what? I never thought that, but yeah, that's absolutely a possibility. And then it like explodes this whole nother idea that you never could have thought of on your own. So collaboration is key as an artist. And the older I get, I'm just like, you just have to continue that. That's
Definitely.
that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's a great answer. I got one final question for you. You're such a dynamic storyteller. As you look ahead to the next 5 to 10 years, is there a dream role that you would love to bring to life on the screen?
Okay, well, first I do want to say I would love to play Hedda Gabler on Broadway. Okay, eventually. But the three roles that I'm really interested in playing right now, Do not judge me. I really would love to play a boxer, a boxer, a stripper, and a superhero. Yeah, I would love to see how my body lives in those worlds and
Mm.
what I could bring to it.